I did pick up on the fact that Tata Steel was going to axe 3,000 jobs at Port Talbot. The headline is, of course, a lot of people are picking up that the whole plant's going to shut down, but what they're actually talking about is closing the 2 blast furnaces. But nevertheless, there are a lot of jobs that are going to go. But the interesting thing is when you look at the comment from Tata Steel, they're immediately into the fact that they need to get rid of the legacy blast furnaces to make more sustainable green steel business. I haven't actually seen green steel myself. I shall look forward to seeing it. So this is all to do with really Agenda 2031. And we don't care about the jobs. We're going to just do our best to make the green steel and supposedly cut those emissions. This is going back to 2016 and was part of the UK Column News report on the 4th of April 2016. The headline, Bank Bailout versus Tata Bailout, how the costs compare. So how much would it cost to bail out Tata Steel? And they went on and put some statistics down here that it was 124 billion. Estimated annual cost of bailing out Tata Steel, 1.5 billion. Now, I haven't checked up on those figures, but I'm simply pointing out that what have we got going on? Is this to do with the actual production of steel, or are we seeing the green agenda driving what is happening? This was another part of the UK Column report. We pointed out that the pernicious political charity Common Purpose was working in the background to help Tata Steel expand a new plant in Orissa, India, and ultimately what was going to come with British job cuts. We also pointed out that David Landman, the executive of the Tata Limited and chairman of Tata Europe Limited, was using some interesting language because he said, I will bring some unity and common purpose to this sprawling conglomerate. And we also pointed out here that the MP, Stephen Kinnock, was begging Tata on behalf of the good people of South Wales. And we found this interesting because, of course, many years ago, Julia Middleton, the then chief executive of Common Purpose, begged Stephen's mum, Glynis, to help stop the naughty exposure from cpexposed.com, where we were pointing out what Common Purpose was up to. So Julia Middleton wrote a long letter to Glynis Kinnock saying, how on earth do we stop these nasty people that are pointing a stick at us and asking what we're doing? So we just wanted to say that in the middle of this big merry-go-round, the charity Common Purpose was there. And one way or another, Stephen Kinnock's still involved with it. But again, going back, this is the Spectator, and the headline at the time was, how is Britain going green by shutting down industry? Britain has the highest energy costs in Europe, thanks to decisions taken not in Brussels, but in Whitehall. So this was a pretty powerful article where they were absolutely pointing the finger at the British government for creating its own problems by going green and sacrificing industry as a result. Don't know whether either of you got any comment on that, but if we can't produce steel at the end of the day, we're hardly going to get a war with Russia.